Omaha, Omaha, ready, hit. I'm Richard Rochemore. I'm 17 and I live in Arlington, Texas. What I like about playing football is I like the contact and I like to have the ball in my hands. I like to make a move. I was playing quarterback and I was running towards the sideline and I kind of stopped before the sideline and I got hit and felt like my leg kind of snapped, and next thing I know, my leg's like really big and swollen.
Richard's knee had everything wrong with it that could be wrong with a knee. MRI scans and x-rays showed that he had essentially knocked off and dislodged a piece of bone and cartilage from the end of his femur. He also had torn his ACL and torn his meniscus tissue too. That's a profound amount of injury on his MRI.
I was pretty sad, because it felt like everything was, going my way, like sports-wise, and it was like it just ended in a second.
He may not be able to play any type of contact sport again because I knew that, it was pretty serious.
We reconstructed his ACL ligament and we used his hamstrings to do that. We repaired his meniscus tissue and we actually had to put him on a donor registry where we matched his knee with a donated knee, and we repaired his cartilage defect by transplanting a portion of this donor knee into the defect in his knee. Come down to about 60. There you go. Good. And he aced it. And we start rehab within 3 days.
At Texas Health Sports Medicine, we try to make sure that we address every movement pattern we think an athlete might need to go through to be successful in their sport. In rehab, our first goal was to get his range of motion back within the parameters that the surgeon set.
First, I had to start walking, and then once I started walking, I went to jumping, and then one-legged squats, and then jogging, and then slowly went up to running, and then cutting. Texas Health Sports Medicine, they really helped me a lot.
Once we think they are appropriate, we try to filter patients over to Athlete Training and Health for further strength and conditioning.
Good, get about 2 more.
ATH pushed me to a whole nother level when it comes to speed, strength, and power overall.
Give me about 10 on each side, okay? We wanted to focus on making sure that leg was getting better and stronger and stable, but that's just one part of Richard. We want to make sure that his body is balanced from a strength development, power, flexibility, mobility, to make sure that his entire body was ready to be back into the game and not just the injured site. Whether that's getting him stronger in the weight room, go about 20 yards and then just slow on down, or help cleaning up his mechanics on the turf. We want to make sure that we attack it from a total body approach and not just from the injury side.
It's helped me increase strength, speed, my vertical jump, side-to-side movement, and overall it's just like a really great program to be a part of.
I've been very impressed with the entire program here, and it's nice that it's all in one building. You can just go from the doctor's office to the PT to over to here. So they know my son, they know what he's dealing with.
It really sets up a pretty unique paradigm where families can feel comfortable that all of the components of their recovery and their fitness are known to all parties. So we're all on the same team. We're working to get people back in shape and to the performance level that they would like to be at.
It was really smooth, and they all work together and they all communicate to see what workouts will best benefit me. When I first hurt my knee, I was very, down, depressed, and it really knocked me down. But through my process here, it really built me back up, and it gave me a lot of confidence with my knee to go back into sports.